Zach Vaughan, zvphoto.com, and today we are at Frick Park for the start of the 2025 fall bird migration. Now, I've only been here about, a minute or two, and I've already heard eastern wood pewee, several warbler chip calls, got Carolina wren, blue jay. So just based on that alone, I think we're going to have a pretty good day out today. Right now we're going to head down Falls Ravine and head up to Beach and Trough, or excuse me, not Bench and Trough. Those seem to be the hot spots typically around most days here in Frick. But well, let's talk about why. Why are we here at Frick Park? Frick Park is a great place for fall birding, and that's because I think it's just a giant green beacon in this sea of concrete. My theory is a lot of birds that are migrating through at night, at first light, they'll see Frick Park, this giant 644 acre park, and descend so that they can begin refueling for their next leg of the journey. So let's go ahead and head down here and see what we can see. Let's go. Okay, so we've made it up the Trough Trail, and there's already a good bit of activity going on. We saw a female American redstart. There is a red-breasted nuthatch somewhere behind us over here calling. So we have birds. Now the next big challenge is, can we get some photos? Now, Frick Park is a great place to see migrating birds in the spring, as the red-breasted nuthatch, and in the fall. But the problem is there aren't always the greatest photo opportunities. Eastern wood pewee. But we're gonna sit here and wait. Still a little dark on the other side of Trough, so we probably don't want to head over there just yet because our ISO will be through the roof. There's something down here. Right now our ISO is probably below 4,000, depending on where we take the shot. I'm gonna try to avoid the mixed lighting and shoot for some of this more shadier stuff you see over here. I will be shooting 1/250th. Shooting with the Sony A1 II. That way I can maximize the most frames. But I know people with different setups that can shoot lower than that, 1/160th. But yeah, I generally try and shoot for the shutter speed where I can maximize the most amount of frames, and I'm always trying to get the lowest ISO possible. So let's see, I don't have any red-breasted nuthatch pictures, despite hearing them every year. So I might try and head down here and see if I can't get a shot. Let's check it out. We were just moving down the trail a bit, and lucky for me, there was this northern flicker just kind of hanging out in the understory, and luckily it didn't see me because they would have taken off. But I think I managed to get a halfway decent shot. I was kind of shooting through vegetation, so I might have to dehaze it a bit, but if the shot's any good, it'll be right here. Check it out. All right, it is 10 a.m. Sun is fully up, so we're probably gonna call it here, but we'll go ahead and show all the pictures we got today and get ready for tomorrow. Good morning. We are back in Frick Park today for hopefully another fantastic day of birding. Have a slight correction to make for yesterday. I'm sure many of you noticed at the end of yesterday's video section that all of a sudden I had a Nashville warbler picture and a Veery picture. And some of you might be wondering, where on earth did they come from? And that's because I somehow managed to switch this camera's video function to stills. So there I was just yapping away and it wasn't recording. But I managed to get both of those pictures along Trough Trail, and they both happen to be in the same plant. This plant we call Devil's Walking Stick / Japanese Angelica. And the reason I put the slash there is because the plants are virtually indistinguishable from one another. And on top of that, they actually interbreed. So yeah, it would take an expert to really be able to identify them properly. But the good thing about Devil's Walking Stick Japanese Angelica is that migrating birds absolutely love the fruit. So hermit thrush, Swainson's thrush, black-throated blue warblers, bay-breasted warblers, the list goes on and on. They all love the berries. So when you're out birding, primarily on the East Coast, and you happen to cross one of these Devil's Walking Sticks, Japanese Angelica, it won't be long before birds are descending and having an absolute feast. So right now we're going to walk down the rest of Falls Ravine here and make our way back up to Trough, and hopefully we'll see a lot of activity just like yesterday. So let's go. As I was walking down Falls Ravine here, I noticed here in the background tons of pokeweed behind me. And pokeweed is an amazing native plant. It gets a bad rap for some reason because it looks kind of weedy, but it is a native plant, and the birds absolutely love it. So again, when you're out looking for birds, always keep track and make note of where you see these native plants, because chances are birds won't be far behind. So we're back up on Trough Trail. And literally as soon as we got up here, it's just been exploding with activity. The same devil's walking stick that the birds were in yesterday, blue-winged warbler, and another female American redstart were in it right as soon as I walked right up. So I'm pretty sure I got a pretty nice picture of that blue-winged in there. But yeah, it seems like it's way more active than it was yesterday. So hopefully we can continue to get some great pictures and I can share them all with you guys. It's going to be a great day. So it was super active for probably another 20 minutes, and I did manage to get a nice Nashville warbler shot, but some sort of bird of prey, Cooper's hawk or something like that, came through, and as you can hear, all the warbler singing stopped and the chipmunks are just kind of going crazy right now. So FOMO's starting to kick in and feeling like maybe we should head off onto the other side. But then it's like maybe I'll be missing out on the good stuff here. So most likely probably going to move here because I think everything's kind of moved out of the area. So wish me luck. So we've probably been walking around for an additional hour. Came all the way up Trough, went up to Upper Riverview, back down Riverview Extension, and then came back on Trough. And sure enough, my suspicions were confirmed because there was a juvenile Cooper's hawk very low in the honeysuckle shrubs here. So unfortunately, we've been walking around for like an additional hour and just haven't managed to get back on the birds. And sometimes it's fine. Sometimes you'll come out and you might not get a single photo, but as long as I get to see birds, I'm generally having a pretty good time. So, but probably gonna maybe do the loop one more time. Gonna shoot some B-roll as well. But if I don't see you again, go ahead and leave all the pictures we did get today right here. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.